Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Arvest tournament. Up here, we are at our championship game. It's going to be Bergman versus Flippin. It looks like we're about 3-4 minutes away from tip-off. This should be a great game. This is for the championship game. A quick shout out to the Bergman Lady Panthers for winning the senior girls bracket. So now senior boys action. Who's going to come out with the title? Stay tuned right here. We'll find out in about 3 minutes when we start this championship game here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. All right, guys, we are down to the last game of this week. This is our 18th game that we broadcast this week. So I got to tell you, I'm ready for this last game, but this is one I've been waiting for. They've been kind of lined up against each other all week. You've been seeing them heading towards the same direction. But Bergman and Flippin, this should be a good one here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. As starting lineups being introduced for both teams. Bergman, you got Welsh, Henson, Carter, Van Leer, and Royce. So Royce had a really good game in the game we covered earlier. Flippin is going to be Payne, number 2. Number 4, Smizer. Number 10, Belding. Number 11, Riggs. And then number 33, May, is going to be their starting lineups. And so we are off, of course, the hometown Flippin team This is a big one right here. A good contingent that's come over. Bergman had both their senior girls and senior boys team in the championship games. So a big crowd from Bergman that's come over. And they're in Bobcat country. This should be a good one. This should be a slobber knocker right here between these two teams, Bergman and Flippin, as we get ready to rock and roll. Last game of the tournament for the big one. As Royce wins the tip-off, Bergman has possession as we are off and running here on the TLSN. Lob inside to Royce. Royce, nice spin move. Nothing there. Gives it off to the guard. That's Welsh with the attempt. Smizer pulls down the board. As Payne comes down, they look into Smizer in the corner. Smizer over to Riggs. Riggs stops, shoots. Shot rolls around, no good. Royce gets the board. Pushes it ahead to Henson. Shot is up. As Henson is fouled on the play, looks like they're going to call that on Belding. That's going to be Belding's first foul. 7:17 here in the first quarter. First free throw's up and no good. Looks like we got a couple Bobcat fans online joining us. Jared Robbins says, get it Bobcats. Sally Stone, go Bobcats. Rhonda Mailer says, go Panthers. So we got some Bobcat and Panther fans. As Henson gets a point. First point of the game. Bergman off first. Up 1-0. Of course, those people tuning in, hey man, tag and share. It helps us get people to watch the game. Belding drives, kicks it outside. Payne gets it over to Riggs. Riggs wide open for three. Shot no good. Drive by Royce. Shot no good. Shot up. May battles for it. May gets the board. And now Payne coming back the other way. Payne slices through the defense. Does not get a bucket. As both teams feeling each other out in the first couple minutes. We're about 2 minutes into this championship game. Shot is up and good by Carter. And Bergman jumps out to a quick 4-0 lead. With Carter with a three-point. Of course, today's tournament is brought to you by, we couldn't do it without a lot of these sponsors like Shark Creek Graphics. T-shirts, stickers, hats, banners, hoodies, and license plate. Check them out on Instagram and Facebook, 405-8922. Shark Creek Graphics, LLC. And Marion County Farm Bureau, Joey Sample. Give him a call, 449-4081, or stop by on Highway 62 East in Yellville. Go and get a quote today. Auto, home, check them out. Marion County Farm Bureau and Black Sheep Barbecue Smokehouse and Grill. They're famous for brisket in Yellville, Arkansas. As we are back to action on the floor. Payne bringing it down court. 6 minutes left here in the first quarter. Payne drives, gets it into May. May try to get to Smizer, back to Riggs. Riggs gets it back out to Payne. Payne gets it over to Smizer. Smizer stops, shoots it. Bucket, good by Smizer. And it's 4-2. First points of the game for the Bobcats. And shot good by Bergman. They come right back. Steal on the play as Carter takes it in for the bucket. And Bergman up early, 8-2 here in the first quarter. Shot from May, no good. Bergman looking good here early. As Royce definitely took a few extra steps there. So turnover back to the Bobcats, right now down 8-2. 4:31 left here in the first quarter. Drive by Payne over to Smizer. Payne is fouled. So I know the first boys game we did the game, Christian Academy, I don't think we had a foul till the second quarter. Already had a few more here in this first quarter. They get to Riggs. Riggs over to Belding. Belding for three. Shot's a little bit long. Now 8-2. Royce and Smizer, that'll be a good matchup all day. As Royce with the fake gets Smizer off his feet and draws the foul. Looks like that's going to be Smizer's first personal, team second. First free throw by Royce is good. Extends it now to 9-2. Second free throw short. But Welsh gets the board. Welsh goes inside to Royce. Royce comes back, misses, gets his own board, and finishes the shot. Royce now with three here in the first quarter. Good group of fans that's come over from Bergman, making some noise for the Panthers. Panthers looking good here early, up 11-2. Drive inside. That's Carter, takes it in and draws the foul. Foul's going to be on number 10, Belding. That's his second here in the first quarter. And free throw attempt is good. By Carter, he's got 6 here in the first quarter. Second free throw is up and good. And now 13-2. Bobcats need to get something going offensively here in the first quarter. As Baker is now checked in the game and he looks to shoot right away. Big three-point shot by Baker. And that's just what the doctor ordered for Flippin. As they're trying to climb back into it. Now it's 13-5 here in the first quarter. Carter fakes it, drives it, kicks it out. Right in rhythm, number 31. That's Van Leer with the shot, no good. Bergman dominating the boards right now. Getting offensive chance after offensive chance here early. Nice fake and finish by Carter. And Bergman now have 10 in the first quarter. Carter with 9 points. Smizer's shot's no good. Van Leer comes away with it. Brings it down, gets it to Royce. Royce slices underneath and scores. Royce now with 5. And a Bergman blitz here in the first quarter. And Riggs is rejected. emphatically by Royce. And early, it is the Panthers. It's online. We got Joyce Malone say, come on, Bobcats, let's do this. Nancy Russell, go flipping. Sally Stone, come on, Bobcats. Carol Smith, let's go flipping. Let's go, boys. So the flipping fans trying to will their team in this first quarter. It's been a tough one. But they're still fighting hard early, 17-5. May almost got the steal. Carter from three-point range, no good. Rebound by Benedict. It's 17-5. Loose ball. May's on the court. It's all over the place. As Flippin gets a timeout, so Coach Robbins calls a timeout. First quarter, 38.6 seconds to go. And right now it is 17-5 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Again, we could not do this without the great sponsors that we have, like BlueGuysIT.com, Jason Chamberlain. They take care of all of your tech solutions. BlueGuysIT.com. Give them a call, 249-BLUE. And Buffalo River Float Service, Aaron and Pam Darnell, canoes, kayaks, shuttle services, tubes, and more. Hey, give them a holler. They're an authorized concessionaire of the National Park Service. And Diatley Dental Care. Great smiles start here with Diatley Dental Care. That's my dentist. They do a fantastic job. As we go back to action on the court, less than a minute to go. Baker from way downtown. That was from Stephen Curry range. As Baker, the big three. And it's a 6 now for Baker. Van Leer for 3, and he answers back. So 20-8 here in the first quarter, under 15 seconds left. Three-point shot. May gets it, cannot get the shot off. And at the end of the first quarter of play, it is Bergman 20, Flippin 8. Here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. So real quick, first quarter, leading scores for Bergman is Carter with 9. Also, Royce has 5. For Flippin, it's Baker with 6. Smizer with 2 is the scores so far for that team. So as we get ready to go to the second quarter, again, want to thank our great sponsors like Diatley Dental Care, Letty's Fine Mexican Dining in Gassville. If you're driving through Gassville, you got to stop by Letty's. Try the Ranchero Omelet. It is to die for. It is fantastic. Ozark Fireplace. Hey, it's getting cold outside. Make sure your fireplace is winter ready because you're going to need it this winter. It's been a cold one. It's chilly here today. Jeremy Heinrichs, give him a call. 430-5966, Ozark Fireplace. And Premier Auto Interiors, specializing in velour, vinyl, leather repair, and dye processing. 15 years experience. Phil Hudnall. Give him a holler at Premier Auto Interiors. As we go back to action on the court, second quarter. This is our fourth and final game of the day here on the Arvest tournament. As Flippin right now down 12. Had some good looks. Smizer with the shot. Good shot by Smizer. Now it's 20-10. Smizer now with 4. Royce drives, goes up, no good. Baker's got it. Baker, May, Belding. Over to Smizer. Smizer stops, shoots, no good. He's hit 2 of those already. That one doesn't go down. They go inside to Royce. Royce underneath. Good play by Smizer. And they're going to call a foul on, looks like that's going to be on 32, Royce. So it looks like that's going to be his second personal. Or actually, they end up calling that on Welsh. So Welsh's second personal. And now 7:02. May, he drives, dishes to Smizer. Ball goes off Smizer, out of bounds. 6:49 here in the second quarter. They go inside Royce. Gets a little isolation. Spin move. Shot up, no good. May pulls down the board. 20-10. Long three-pointer by Baker, no good. Drive, no good. Smizer tips it out. As Fultz takes it in, but didn't finish the shot. And now Belding, he is going to be fouled by Fultz. So that's his first personal. Second quarter, 5:58 left. Payne. Ball knocked out of bounds. So now inbounds to Payne. Payne drives. Kicks it out to Riggs. And they call Payne with an offensive foul. So that's Payne's first personal. So Bergman. Roy's shot. No good. Rebound. As Carter tries to go up with it, and he is fouled on the shot attempt. So Carter now going to the line. Foul is on Smizer. That's Smizer's second. And Smizer hit, or I'm sorry, Carter hits the first shot. Second shot's up. And rolls in. So now Bergman, 12-point lead. Carter's got 11. As Hudson is now checked in the game. Belding drives. Goes into Riggs. Nice fake by Riggs, but he took too many steps. So turnovers early, haunting the Bobcats. Now down 12. Roy Skies gets the board. Fouls on number 11, Riggs. That's his first personal. Give and go. Smizer comes over with the huge rejection. Big play by Smizer. That brought the crowd to their feet. Now 22-10, second quarter, 4:30 left. They try a give and go, try to get it to Welsh. Out of bounds off Bergman, so good defensive stand there by the Bobcats. Trying to climb back into this game. Right now it's 22-10. Drive by Payne around Royce. Smizer fights, gets it. Couldn't finish his shot. Payne comes away with it. Over to Hudson. Hudson's pass is rejected. He keeps it in bounds. Belding tracks it down. Payne slices, gets it to Hudson for three. Shot no good. Royce gets the board. 3:49 to go. Van Leer. Pass out, gives it to Royce. Royce and Smizer just going at it down low. In the corner to Carter. Royce again tries going in. Fouls on number 11, Riggs. That's his second personal. Team seventh. As Royce hits the first free throw, he's got 6 so far. Both free throws are good by Royce. Now extends it. It's a 14-point lead, largest lead of the afternoon. Royce has 7. As the Bobcats right now down 14. Need a couple buckets. They'd love to win this Arvest tournament, especially on their home court. Royce comes away with it. Bergman's trying to go and take the senior girls and senior boys championships. Nice ball movement by Bergman. Van Leer goes baseline, kicks it out, wide open three. No good. Smizer with another board. Hudson tries to get it into Smizer, couldn't. As May and Riggs checking back in the game. 14 points, 2 minutes, 30 seconds left here in the first half of the final game here at the Arvest tournament. This is our 4th game of the day. Had some good games so far. Royce, he drives, spins. They're going to get him with the travel. Beautiful move, but he took too many steps. So now back to Flippin with 2:08 to go. Flippin just offensively not able to get a whole lot. Got a couple threes from Baker, but that's been pretty much it. As May trying to get him going. May tries to feed it to Riggs. Jump ball. Possession arrow to Bergman. 1:50 to go. But Bergman trying to get a clean sweep here, win the senior boys and senior girls championship. Nice give and go. Beautiful give and go to Carter, who's fouled. Foul is on Hudson. That's his first personal. As Carter hits the first free throw, he's got 12. Second free throw attempt coming. Shots long. May corrals it. 25-10. 1:30 to go. They try to get it into Riggs. It's stolen by Royce. Van Leer goes into Royce. Royce, too far under the goal, shot no good. As Flippin, Baker goes into May. May is rejected, shot partially blocked. Van Leer brings it down. Baker steps in front, almost makes the steal as we are under a minute left here in the first half. As the Bobcat fans, a lot of Bobcat fans online trying to get their team fired up. Now down 15. Beautiful dish to Royce. As Bergman, largest lead of the game, 27-10. As they try to get it into May. May is fouled. Fouls on Welsh. That's his third personal with 25 seconds to go in the first half. Three-point shot by Baker. Big shot by Baker. That is his third three-pointer. Baker with 9 here in the first half with 3 threes. As we go under 10 seconds, should be final shot. Kick in the corner, Bobcats walk, so number 3, that's Henson, walks, so possession back to the Bobcats. 2 seconds to go. Payne gonna shoot it, long shot is up. It is no good. So as we go to halftime, Bergman 27, Flippin 13. Leading scorers for Flippin is Baker with 9, 3 three-pointers. Carter has 12, and Royce has 7 for Bergman to lead the way there. So we're going to step away for a few minutes, get something to drink, but we will be right back here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We're going to run some sponsor ads because without them, this would not be possible. But stay tuned, guys. We will be right back in about 10 minutes. All right, here we go. Start of the third quarter. The Bobcats, they go into Smizer right off the bat. Royce comes away with it. He pushes the pace. Knocked out of bounds by May. Good defensive play by May. So we are back to action here in the second half. The Bobcats trying to come back here in the Arvest tournament. Right now they're down 14. Kick outside, Van Leer for three. Big shot by Van Leer. As Bergman now extends it to a 17-point game. May drives, gives it to Smizer. Smizer is fouled.
Fouls on number 10, Fultz. That's his second person. First of the half, Bergman. Smizer on the line to shoot two.
Smizer now goes to the line to shoot two. First free throw's up, no good. Foul was on Fultz, number 10. That was his second. 30-13, second half. This is go time. As Smizer hits one of two. Smizer now with 5 on the game. As the Bobcats force the turnover. So a little bit of defensive intensity here in the first minute of the second half. Long way to go right now, 30-14. As Payne drives, dishes to Smizer. Smizer just taking it in, draws the foul. So Coach Robbins has to be happy with, they're pounding it inside here early. Smizer hits the first free throw. Now cuts the lead in half. It's 30-15. Second free throw attempt by Smizer is good. It's a 14-point game, 30-16 here in the third. 6:50 to go. As Welsh kicks it over. They get it into Royce. Royce gets his own rebound, and they say count the bucket. Foul is on Riggs. Royce now with 9 and going to the line to see if he can complete a three-point play. Free throw, no good. But Fultz gets the board. Baker helps swipe it away. So now Flippin, 32-16. Needing to come back here in the second half. Baker the man in the first half. 3 3-pointers. They go to Baker. He thought about it. Gets it to May. May over to Baker. Baker from downtown. Shot no good. Carter with the board. Carter drives in. May knocks it away. Payne takes it the other way. Kicks it to Baker in the corner. 3-point shot. Money by Baker. That's his fourth 3-pointer. And now they get it to within 13. Royce drives and is fouled. Foul is on Smizer, they say. As Royce goes to the line. Free throw no good. They count the bucket. So 11 now for Royce. May drives, goes in hard, and finishes. May gets his first points of the game. And now Flippin gets the ball right back, so down 13. But definitely playing with a lot more intensity here in the third quarter on defense so far. With 5 minutes to go. May over to Belding, Smizer from the corner. Shot no good. Carter comes away with it. Beautiful give and go from Royce to Carter. Points for Bergman. And now it's back to a 15-point game. Beautiful little give and go there. As we got a timeout on the floor. It's like we got a full timeout, so we're going to step away for just a second here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. All right, back to action now. Third quarter, 4:40 to go. As the Bobcats down 15. Baker from downtown again. Baker now with 15. 5 3-pointers, gets it back within 12. As they go inside, Royce kicks it to Van Leer. Van Leer from 3-point range. No good. Carter gets the board and draws the foul. Looks like the foul's going to be on the floor. Looks like the foul is going to be on Riggs, number 11. That's his fourth personal. Carter drives. Looks like call is on May. That's his first personal. Welsh gets the points. And now back to a 14-point game. So every time Flippin gets within 10, seems like they make a little bit of a run. Bergman does. Bergman hits a shot. Fouls on number 21, Carter. That's his second personal. 3:39 left. May from the free throw line. Shot just goes out. As Bergman comes back the other way. Right now up 14. 24-38. Flippin down 14, needing to come back. They want to get that championship here at the Arvest tournament. As Welsh gets over to Van Leer. Van Leer from the corner misses it. Another offensive rebound. Fultz gets it. Carter drives. And May takes the charge. Good play by May. Looks like that's going to be the third personal on Carter. So good defensive play by May, stepping out in front. As Payne gets it over to May. May over to Belding. In the corner, Baker again for three. Shot no good. He's already hit 5 3-pointers here in this game tonight, or this afternoon. Carter gets it back to Royce. Royce back to Carter. Carter stops, shoots it. 3-pointer. Now Bergman up 17. 41-24. May drives, spins, loses the ball. They get it into Royce. Royce goes in and gets the bucket. Royce now with 13. As Smizer goes up and hits the bucket. Smizer now with 9. As we're down to a minute and a half of the third quarter. Spin move, Royce from underneath, no good. May gets the board. Throws ahead for Smizer. Out of bounds on Flippin. 1 minute, 7 seconds to go. Bergman up 17 here in the championship game. Foul is on Belding. That's his third personal, team's 5th. As we are under 1 minute to go. And we want to thank everyone for tuning in this game. We've had about 5,000 people total tune in with the 4 games, with the views that have been going up. So appreciate that. Over 25,000 this week, so we couldn't do it without you guys. I appreciate the support. Fouls on number 33, May. That's his second personal. I look at my watch, my Fitbit. It says I've only had 2,000 steps, but I think with all the standing that myself and G-Dog have done today, I feel like we've done 10,000 steps already. But appreciate G-Dog helping us out right now. It's a 17-point game. We might switch roles a little bit in this fourth quarter. Let's see if we can have the G-Dog. I'll let him do a little bit of play-by-play and give my voice a break, as it looks like Todd has just joined us online, and the Sumo, Nathan Rogers. I appreciate you guys tuning in and watching it. They lob it into Royce. And waiting for the call. Looks like it's going to be a foul.
Fouls on number 3, Baker. That's his third person, team foul number 7.
Fouls on Baker. That's his third personal. With 29.7 seconds left. As Royce going to the line. Royce with 13 so far. One-on-one shot. He hits the first one. That's 14 now for Royce. 44-26. Largest lead of the game right now, 18 points. Royce hits the second one. Now Bergman up 19. As May hits the bucket. That's his second. He's got 4 points. As Flippin going to need to mount a comeback here against Bergman. As they throw it in, quick shot at the buzzer, no good. So at the end of the third quarter, it is Bergman 45, Flippin 28. And we'll be back in just a minute here to start the fourth quarter here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network.
All right, welcome back to the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We are entering the fourth quarter of the boys championship game of the Arvest tournament between Bergman and Flippin. And it looks like it'll be Flippin's ball starting out the quarter. Leading scorer right now, I believe, is Royce for Bergman and Smizer for Flippin. Come in, Flippin gets a turnover. Or Bergman gets a turnover, sorry. Royce with the ball, passes out to corner. Gets back to Carter. Bolts with the drive, gives it back to Carter. Three ball, Van Leer for the three. That's his second bucket of the game, and it's another three ball. We have Bergman up by 20 now, early in the fourth quarter. Baker running the offense for Flippin, kicks it out to Payne. Payne gives it back to Baker. Baker for deep. Ball's batted around the rebound, still out on the ground. Baker gets it back. Gives it out to Smizer, gives it out to Payne, who hits a three from the corner. Right back at you. Flipping back down by 17. Picked off by May, who goes all the way for the bucket. Carter back down the right wing. Foul on the play on Bergman or on Flippin. Looks like this may be on. It is on number 3, Baker. That is his second personal. 8th on Flippin, so it looks like Carter will be on the line for 2, or a 1-and-1, sorry. Gets the first one. Carter gets both. That's 16 for him. Bergman back up 17. Payne gets the ball up. Over to Benedict, over to Baker, over to Smizer in the paint. Blocked by Royce. Ball on the floor. After he dives for it, it'll be out on May. It will be Bergman basketball. Looks like it'll be Belding on the inbound for Bergman. Gets it back after the inbound. Flippin trying to trap. Gets it to Royce, who's dribbling up the middle of the floor. Gives it up to Upchurch. Royce gets it back in the paint. Back to Upchurch for a three. Short. Smizer with the board. Payne bringing up the floor. Tosses it cross court to Baker for a three from the corner. And it is in. That is another three for Baker. He has 18. On the leading scorer for Flippin earlier. That is actually Baker with 18 points. Now, as a timeout is called, 5:48 left in the game. Well, regulation, as Bergman is leading 50-36. Yeah, here's a couple of advertisements. During this timeout, All Creatures Veterinary Hospital, Highway 62 West, 4549, and Mountain Home. Farm Bureau Insurance, Christina Setzer, up in Mountain Home. Contact her for all your insurance needs. Ooh La La Boutique and Gifts, just a few miles away in Yellville. Contact them at 870-404-5965. As we return to action here in the fourth quarter, Bergman has the ball. Pressed by Flippin. Royce gets in the middle of the floor. He's driving. Gets it up to Belding. It's lost. Baker gets the steal. Gets it over the Payne. Payne, shot fake, drive. Knocked out of bounds by Royce. Flippin will retain possession. As there is 5:29 left in regulation. Flippin will have some work to do, but they are still within striking distance with as much time as there is. That definitely will not help. Belding steals the inbound. Who gives it up to Carter, who scores on the breakaway. Baker brings it up, gets it out of a trap. May dumps it to Smizer, who gets the bucket underneath. Bergman struggling with the trap, as there will be a foul on Payne. That is his second personal, 9th team foul, as it'll be 1-1 again. One more foul for Flippin, and it'll be double bonus, which will definitely hurt the chances of Flippin getting a more immediate comeback, as Carter's at the line. He hits the first one. 53-38 Bergman, 5:01 left in regulation. As Carter hits the second. That is 20 now for Carter. Baker gets it up to Payne. Back to Baker. Back to Payne. Over to May, who dumps to Smizer on the drive. Smizer with 13. Flipping back down only by 14. As they get the steal. Baker with the steal, gets it over to May, who gives it back to Baker. Baker working, gives it to May. May drives, puts it up, misses. Carter with the board. Royce tries giving it off, but he is fouled beforehand. And that is on May. That is his third, and now Flippin is in the double bonus. Or not. Sorry, Bergman, not Flippin. As Carter's at the line for two. Or Royce, I'm sorry. I'm getting the names mixed up like crazy. Royce at the line for two. His second shot up. Off. He gets one at the line, so he has 16 on the game now. Flippin working it. Baker from deep. Another three for Baker. That is 21 for the guard. Bergman working it around, gets it to Upchurch. Upchurch thought about it for a second, decides to pull it out and run some clock. 3:50 left in regulation. Bergman up 12 now. Errant pass. Bergman regains possession, but there will be a foul on the double team, which looks like is on May. That is his fourth. He needs to be careful if he wants to help this Flippin comeback. He's got 4 fouls. He only has 1 more left. Van Leer at the line. That was his first point. That was now a 3-point shot. He has 7 now. As it looks like Bergman calls a full timeout. 3:42 left in regulation. Bergman's up 13, 56-43. And now we gotta thank some of our sponsors once more. Cotter Rock Cottage, Joey Shaw, our very own. If you're looking for a VRBO in Cotter, contact him at 870-421-1801 or go to www.vrbo.com. Shark Creek Graphics. They got t-shirts, stickers, hats, banners, hoodies, and license plates. And all your graphic needs. Contact them at 870-405-8922 or on Instagram or Facebook. Joey Sample of also Farm Bureau Insurance over in Yellville. Contact him. Get some good insurance. As we get set to return to action, Van Leer will be at the line for 1 more as he looks to complete the pair of free throws that he got from the foul that was committed against him. Shots up. Misses. Smizer gets the board, gives it off to Baker. Baker brings it up the floor for Flippin. Left side. Gives it over to May. May gives it to Payne, who on the cut, and he misses a layup. Royce with the board. Gives over to Belding, who gives it up to, Belding. Now, I just messed up that entire possession. I am sorry. I looked over at the wrong team's roster. No, wait, no. Yeah, one's Welsh. 30-second timeout for Bergman. I don't know why I'm getting these rosters so confused. I'm the one that wrote them. But during this 30-second timeout, we'd like to thank a couple more of our sponsors. Once again, Joey Sample of Farm Bureau Insurance. Black Sheep Smokehouse and Grill in Yellville. Famous for brisket. 327 Highway 62 West. Calling them at 870-449-5637 for some good barbecue. Josh Chamberlain, the Blue Guys IT. Got IT needs? Contact him. Let's come back to action. Royce gets the inbound. Goes against Smizer. Up and over Smizer for the bucket. Royce has 18 now. As Bergman's back up by 15. Flippin working it around. Gets it to Baker on turnaround 3. Misses. Rebound Flippin. Scramble for the ball. Royce gets the board. Gives it up to Welsh. He misses it. Royce gets the board, and he's fouling the putback. That is Payne's third foul. Upchurch, or not Upchurch. Royce is at the line for 2. Misses the front end. Royce sinks a second. That's 19 for him. Flippin had the ball, but then May is called for the travel. So it'll be Bergman's ball. Have Fultz off the inbound. Gives it up to Royce, who's traveling up the right side of the floor. Royce gives it back to Fultz. Arid pass almost. And it is going to be a Van Leer call for the travel. As it'll be Flippin's ball once again. Hudson passes it in to Payne. Payne working out up front. Over to Baker. Payne gets on the left wing. He gives it out to Smizer on the paint. Bucket for Smizer. He's got 15 now. And Carter is fouled almost as soon as he crosses half court when he walks into a double team. So Carter will be going to the line for 2. He already has 20. He is leading all scorers for the game. Misses the front end. That foul was on Benedict, which is his first. He's also coming out as I couldn't tell the number, but someone subs in for Benedict. Carter gets one more. Make that 21 for Carter. Baker drives right side. Gets it to go over 2 defenders. That is 23 for Baker. Wells weaving through the Flippin defense. Avoiding multiple double teams. Royce gets it for the dunk. My goodness. Royce had a clear path for a takeoff, and he took it. That is 21 for Royce. Bergman gets another steal. But Belding is able to get back and tip it out of bounds, so there isn't a chance for another dunk. My goodness. I honestly didn't think Royce was going to go up for that dunk, but he did. Royce with a great pass. Passes it. Passes to Fultz, who passes it back out to Van Leer for another 3. He has 10. 46 seconds left. Bergman gets the rebound, and it looks like Bergman up 18 with 38 seconds left. Looks like this is all but over. Fultz drives through, turns it over. Smizer on the floor. His pass goes to Van Leer, so that's another Flippin turnover. And it looks like after a couple efforts, Van Leer's going to get fouled again. And that is Payne's 4th personal. Van Leer will be at the line for 2. Gets the first one. Misses the second. Flippin with the rebound. 20 seconds left. Regardless of the final score, it was a hard-fought game by both of these teams. Smizer out top, gives it to Hudson. Gives it over to Belding. He gives it to Smizer at the paint. He gets 2 more for his efforts. That's 17 on the game. And that's the ball game. Bergman, by a final score of 66-49, wins the boys bracket of the Arvest tournament. 2019 Arvest champions. All right. Just a second, and we'll give you final scoring totals. as we get set to film the trophy presentation. Some final numbers for Bergman. Welsh with 2, Henson with 1, K. Henson with 1.
2019 Arvest Invitational Tournament Senior Boys are your Flippin Bobcats.
As the Flippin Bobcats receive the second place trophy. Carter finished the game with a tie for team high and game high 21. Van Leer had 11. Royce had 21, as well as an impressive dunk with about a minute left, totaling 66 for Bergman.
And
for Flippin,
representing Arvest Stacey Goldberg is about to present the winning trophy to the 2019 Arvest Invitational
Bergman is presented with a championship trophy.
Bergman Panthers.
The 2019 Arvest Tournament Boys Champions. As they have a little celebration. The final numbers for Flippin. Payne ended with 3. Baker paced Flippin with 23. And he had the game high for both teams. Smizer ended with 17. And May ended the game with 6. As Bergman gets their team picture at center court, we'd like to thank you for tuning in to the Twin Lakes Sports Network for all of the games this week. As we leave you with the 2019 Boys Arvest Tournament Champion, Bergman Senior Panthers. Thank you for joining us, and have a good night. Oh, and David would like to say something first. No, not yet.
Oh. Hey, I want to throw a shout out to G-Dog. Appreciate him helping this last game. My voice was just leaving. So G-Dog, appreciate the call, finishing it out. And I know what G-Dog, he was thanking everyone. Guys, thank you so much. We enjoyed bringing this coverage of this tournament. And thank you for everyone who helped made this possible. So from the Loose Cannon, David McBee, Joey the Dragon Shaw, the G-Dog, Grant Dodson, our good friend KC Banks, who helped us out, and even the one and only Dylan Conley, who did a game for us. Appreciate everyone who helped out, and you guys have a great week. Go out and do something nice for someone. Remember, your tomorrows are never guaranteed. And happy Thanksgiving, everyone, from the Twin Lakes Sports Network.